Hi guys, welcome back to Sideline Source. As always, I'm your host Cheyenne, and before we get into things, I want to give a quick apology for not uploading on Tuesday. I had some personal conflicts I had to deal with that messed with my recording scheduling time, but I am here now, and I'm going to give you guys both SS Update and hashtag NFL in one big mega episode. So if you're down for it, stick around and let's get started. Now, the trending topic for today seems to be that the NFL just made a ruling last week that if you come out on the field during the national anthem and you don't stand for the national anthem, your team will receive a 15-yard penalty at the start of the game. Now, you do have another option. You can stay in the locker room for the remainder of the national anthem and come out at kickoff time. Now, this is definitely not the first time that black athletes have used the national anthem to send a message and take a stand for something that they believe in. Now, athletes have a long history of using major sporting events in order to send a message, starting with the Black Power salute during the 1968 Olympics. In 1996, Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf was suspended from the NBA for refusing to stand during the national anthem and then received death threats behind his actions. In 2003, college women's basketball player Toni Smith showed her protest by turning her back on the American flag during the national anthem. And in 2016, she wrote an open letter to Colin Kaepernick showing her support of his message by taking a knee during the national anthem. Now, in my opinion, all I see here are multiple people using their right to free speech to bring attention to the issues going on in America. So why are they being penalized for it? Now, my question to you guys is, if we shouldn't protest silently, then what should we do? Because there are still many issues in America that need to be brought to everyone's attention. Now, of course, where there's controversy, there are gonna be tweets. So for today's hashtag NFL, here are some of the tweets that I consider to be most important. I know usually hashtag NFL focuses more on the humor side of things on Twitter, but these were just too important to pass up. From the Laura Coates, for those of you angry at the ABC network for canceling Roseanne for her written vitriolic speech, remember that at Real Donald Trump called for the firing of NFL players for symbolic, non-disruptive speech protesting inequality. I wonder if you're consistent in your convictions. At Cornell W. Brooks, Dear NFL, one day you will still be proud of the American flag, but ashamed of having betrayed the values of the game and flag. To silence black players simply means entertain us with your bodies and hide your minds. This insults fans and players. At Rob Rogers posted this sensitivity training cartoon showing Starbucks closed for racial sensitivity training and the NFL closed for racial ignorance training. At GJS Victory MMA posted that people are wilding out supporting the hashtag Roseanne Barr and claiming freedom of speech. But where's your activism when Colin Kaepernick was being blacklisted from the NFL for quietly and peacefully protesting social injustices? In reference to Tim Tebow's protest on abortion, at Alana Bowker said, "Oh, I finally get it. Kneeling in protest is the archetype of a hero, and only white guys can be heroes. Mystery solved." For those of you that don't know, former NFL quarterback Tim Tebow kneeled in protest of abortion during the national anthem in 2012. He was praised by fans for being a model American, then was given 3 new NFL contracts in addition to Kaepernick, who clearly stated his protest has nothing to do with the flag or military. Tim Tebow specifically said that he couldn't stand for a flag that allowed for abortion. If you can't see the hypocrisy in this, then chances are you are part of the problem. Now, I'm a big supporter of the peaceful protest, and I'm not in any way knocking Tim Tebow for deciding to take a knee during the national anthem in protest of abortion in America. I am, however, knocking those around him that praise him as an American hero, but continue to treat Colin Kaepernick as a criminal in this country. We have the right to free speech, and we should be allowed to use it whenever we want to, especially if it is in a way that is not disruptive and not violent, but in fact peaceful and silent. But I want to hear your opinions on it. So make sure to hit me up at Twitter at SidelineSource and comment below and let me know what you think of this controversial issue. And as always, I'm Cheyenne Finch. If you aren't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my next video, and I'll see you guys next week.